The Starry Giant by the Sea. A long, long time ago, there lived a young couple in a little village. They had a son named Romagpit. One cool autumn night, Romagpit had a sweet dream. He dreamed of a hidden cove by the sea where a giant fish, just as big as he was, swam around. The cove sparkled with stars, and the stars became his best friends. When Romagpit woke up, the night sky was deep and dark, but filled with twinkling stars, like the sky had eyes.
Is there really a place like that? And stars in the sea?
As dawn broke, a soft light stretched across the sky and painted a wide, wide ocean along the horizon. Romagpit's parents headed up the mountain to plant sweet potatoes, and Romagpit walked toward the sea. He followed the path from his dream. All the village kids were playing at the beach. The beach was their classroom where they learned about the ways of the sea. The kids had sun-kissed skin, dark like little pieces of charcoal, and they ran around like playful green sea turtles. Laughter filled the air, like the beach was a slice of paradise. The beach was also full of wooden boats from the village. When the sun peeked over the mountains, dozens of boats set off to sea to fish.
Someday, I'll be a sailor too. A real sailor.
Romagpit stared at the boats, dreaming of sailing across the big blue ocean. Romagpit walked carefully through a trail hidden by screw pine, thinking of the path in his dream. He walked for a long time until he came to a rough stretch of jagged reef. The air smelled salty. Romagpit peeked out from behind the trees.
Wow! Just like in my dream.
In front of the quiet beach, a wide opening, 10 meters across, led straight to the sea. The waves rolled in and out, like the beach was breathing. A deep, gentle breath with the sea.
This is my secret place.
Romagpit dipped his feet into the water and thought,
Will the fish from my dream appear?
The sun rose higher, glowing warm and bright. Tiny fish swam in and out of the cove's opening with the tide. Soon, finger-sized fish darted into the cove, wiggling near Romagpit's feet. They stirred up the sand as they gobbled plankton, making little swirls in the water. Suddenly, Romagpit heard a loud "Baa" from nearby goats. He looked up, and there it was. A fish his size glided in from the reef and circled the cove as if returning home. The fish swam closer, and Romagpit saw that it was covered in shiny silver-white spots.
A fish and star. It's the whale shark from my dream. How's it going? My friend.
The little whale shark stopped swimming and looked right at Romagpit. It circled the cove a few more times, then came to a stop right in front of him.
Can we meet here every day?
Romagpit asked. The whale shark swam in circles again, like it was saying, yes. From then on, they met at the cove every day. The little sardines that came in with the tide were the whale shark's favorite meal. In their little cove, Romagpit and the little whale shark played and grew each day. Romagpit and the little whale shark became best friends.
As long as you're here, I feel warm inside like I have superpowers. The whole world feels brighter and better.
The whale shark wagged its tail in reply. Years passed, and Romagpit grew from a little boy into a teenager. He built his very first wooden boat next to the cove. And the whale shark grew too, from just 1 meter long into a gentle giant, 4 or 5 meters long. When spring arrived, Romagpit and the whale shark were ready to chase their dream together. sail to the Pacific. One early morning, they said goodbye to the secret cove, to their families, their tribe, and their island. They set sail on their big adventure. They headed southeast, with the rising sun lighting their way. Romagpit rowed and rowed, growing stronger with every paddle. The little whale shark also grew stronger, learning about tides and ocean temperatures. It even helped Romagpit steer clear of storms. At night, the moonlight made a silver path on the water. The whale shark led the way, and Romagpit followed in his handmade boat. They started from the coastal waters, then swam through bright, colorful, shallow seas, and finally reached the open ocean. The boy and the whale shark faced many waves and many challenges together. Their friendship grew stronger and stronger, and the endless sea became their playground. One night turned into many nights, and many nights turned into years. Romagpit became a skilled sailor who could even read the stars. The whale shark's body sparkled with white spots, like the countless stars in the sky. In the moonlight, it shimmered silver. Even its babies twinkled like stars too. Romagpit started stargazing.
That's the North Star. That's the Southern Cross.
They rested on new islands. The whale shark swished its tail as if asking, "Are you all right, my friend?" Romagpit tapped the water gently with his paddle and whispered,
I'm all right.
At night, the whale shark swam close to the boat, so Romagpit could float gently and sleep safely. The whale shark's silvery glow were like a galaxy moving through the sea. Romagpit's wooden boat slid quietly across the waves. Together with the whale shark, they traveled through the A River of Stars. They were each other's companions, like stars in the sky. Just look up, and you'll find someone watching over you.
As long as you're here, I feel warm inside, and the whole world feels brighter.
They kept sailing through the ocean, writing their story with the sun and moon as their guide. Whale shark fun facts.
The whale shark's body is covered in white spots that look like a checkerboard. With its huge size, it's like a starry giant in the sea. Let's get to know this gentle but endangered ocean friend. Whale shark.
The whale shark is the biggest fish in the world. It can grow up to 20 meters long.
Even though it's called a whale shark, it's not a whale, it's really a kind of shark.
It has lots of tiny teeth,
Over 3,000.
but it doesn't use them to eat. Instead, like a whale, it gulps down huge mouthfuls of seawater, feeding on plankton, small fish, krill, and algae, then filters the water out through its gill slits.
Dicky Buddy the remora fish.
Remoras love hitching a ride on whale sharks. They help clean off parasites and pick up bits of food nearby. They're like the whale shark's helpful little buddies.
Lots of babies.
Whale sharks are aplacental viviparous. That means the mom carries eggs inside her body, and the babies hatch before being born. A mommy whale shark can carry up to 300 embryos at once. The babies hatch from their eggs inside her body and are born one by one.
Right when I'm born, I'm already 46 to 64 centimeters long.
Helping lost whale sharks find their way home.
Sometimes whale sharks get lost and end up stranded or accidentally swim into the set net. If you ever see a stranded whale shark, be sure to dial the local 1999 hotline or the 118 Coast Guard hotline to report it, and let the experts handle it. In Taitung or Hualien, whale sharks have sometimes wandered into set nets by mistake. After it is reported, the set net owners quickly release the endangered whale sharks back into the wild. The starry giant by the sea.